on, guys? Me and Gib here for a game review this time of Resident Evil Deadly Silence for DS by Capcom.
Which is, I think, why they call it Deadly Silence is DS.
Yes. And the guy in the beginning of Resident Evil DS. Alright, so this game basically it's the first game, and it's got a classic mode, which is exactly like the PlayStation 1 version, and then it's got the rebirth mode.
Rebirth, I don't really like that name.
And that's the one. It's got different puzzles and
yeah, I like the puzzles about it though. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, the puzzles in the original one are wicked easy, much harder than the remake. But yeah, so they got two different modes. The classic mode is exactly like the PS1, same graphics, same video scene at the beginning and the end. And rebirth mode is they tweaked some things, I guess. Did you beat that mode?
Oh yeah, I'm at the lab, I think it is, where you have to play higher.
Oh yeah, first one. Yeah, and then and you got your characters. You can play as Jill or Chris. And Chris is, I guess, is hard mode, and Jill's normal. I like Jill, because she carries more shit.
Everybody likes Jill.
I hate Chris. I've always hated Chris. So everybody hates Chris.
That's one of the reasons why I didn't like Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, they made him a fucking bulky dude, which is
it made him look like a superhero.
Stupid. Yeah, but rebirth mode, you got different puzzles, and the knifing action where you go and use a stylus and drag it to kill the enemies, and they actually put more enemies in rooms too, and were different. I don't know, I didn't really.
Yeah, instead of like the hunters, when you go back to the mansion, and like that long hallway, they put the fighters there.
Yeah, I didn't really. I played it for rebirth mode for a little bit. I only beat the classic mode on it. It's actually a kind of short game if you know what to do, or have some idea, of what to do.
I beat it in like 5 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
I didn't know what to do at first. I was like, where's the sword piece? And then I figured out that we didn't have a sword piece.
Yeah. But it's got another mode in there too. What is that called?
Master of Knifing, I think.
Yeah, Master of Knifing, and that's just, you're always in that first-person mode using the stylus.
I think I beat that. At the end, you have to fight the Herpin.
Oh, what's his name? Fuck, what's his name?
I don't remember. I've been calling him Herpin for so long.
I can't remember his name, but it's the snake.
Snake with herpes.
Yes, okay, get it. But yeah, it's basically just Resident Evil 1. If you played Resident Evil 1, it's the same thing. So, it's not really anything different. But, unless you play Rebirth mode. And, well, if you like Resident Evil and you have a DS, definitely pick it up. It's actually pretty rare, too.
Yeah, I only got this one for like $17.
The shitty thing is, it didn't come with a fucking case. GameStop! But, yeah, Resident Evil Deadly Silence 3DS. What do you give it? Out of 10.
Give it a 9 out of 10 because it's the first version of it.
Well, you got that on there. It's been had that for.
I know, but the knifing is different. You hold L to knife.
Yeah. I'd give it an 8.7 out of 10. It's not my favorite Resident Evil. It's actually my second favorite Resident Evil. But I actually prefer the remake more than the PlayStation 1 version and the DS version, because the remake is much harder puzzles. And but it's nice to play the classics. Very nice.
And the music is a lot creepier than
Yeah.
the original.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, the music in that Resident Evil was wicked good. I forgot to talk about that. But, yeah, 8.7 for me. 9 point whatever he said. Yeah, Resident Evil Deadly Silence. Good game. Check it out. And, yeah, that's about it.